Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. We are doing May's skincare, body care, everything beauty trash today. I think I'm still right on track, like I'm holding June's tail to give you guys my May's update. I have been trying to do every single month this year, and I also try to record the actual amount that I've used along with the number of each product, so by the end of the year I can have an idea of actually how many that I finished in a year time and reflect back to my skincare inventory to see how many years for me to take to use it all up. I did a rough calculation the other day, and one of the categories is gonna take me more than a decade to finish, and I was like, okay, that is very promising. I don't feel like I will ever run out in that category. I can safely just go ahead and use whatever I like. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you like to watch these empty videos like me talking about numbers, or just continue watching, don't forget to give this video a like and consider subscribe down below. I will be doing my 4th year's YouTube anniversary giveaway, and that's gonna be an international giveaway. Usually happens in July. I'm gonna pre-film it, so hopefully definitely be uploaded in July. So consider subscribing. It's gonna really good idea. It's gonna be a really good idea, so you don't miss it out. And also that's one of the criteria for you guys to actually win the giveaway. Alright, too much of rambling, just get into the videos. Starting with cleansers. We have used the 3 cleansers in the month of May. I've actually used a couple previous month, but I was waiting to do my Project Pan Empty, which I can leave it somewhere. So once I collected from Project Pan Empty, I put it into my empty pile, so that's why you're seeing them now. So the full size one is a Mugu Natural Milk Wash. This is a very light foam cleanser. It's almost like a cream cleanser, but it has the tiniest bit of foam. It's actually working perfectly for me during the morning time, or on the days I just want a really gentle, nourishing, but a clean wash. We have 100 mils here, and it did last me a long time to finish. It did say it's a face cleanser formulated for all over your body. That's a lot of the Mugu products says here. Really good, and doesn't have much of scent at all. So if that's something you're after, you wanted to try it, definitely worth to go ahead. And worst case, if you're not liking it, just use it in a body wash and it will just takes no time to finish. And the 2 travel sizes are the ones in my previous skincare project pan. One is the Julic Radiant Skin Foaming Cleanser. This one contains a little bit, what's the word? There's physical exfoliates in it, so it's not my favorite for sure, but it does have a really nice scent as Julic. So I use it up, but I don't want to repurchase. Like, I mean, if it comes in a gift, I'll use it, but I don't want to purchase this myself. The other one is the Make Prem a Daily Cleansing Milk to Gently Cleanse the Skin. Well, it's called Relief Moisturize Cleansing Milk actually, but it's got a lot of cleans right on the top of the bottle. This one, I use it during the day as well. It says it's a 7 days trial sample. I definitely use more than that. I probably like 2-3 weeks. Has something to do with I only use it in the morning. I feel like this is really gentle too. But among the 2, I like the tiniest bit of bubbles from Mugu. But I have to say, Make Prem feels really nice. There's no stinging whatsoever. It's just really lightweight. It felt like you didn't apply anything. Washing your face feels moisturized and is also cleaned. So in terms of the amount, I have used up 141 mils, and that's 3 products in the month of May. Moving on to toners, I did a huge usage like achievement in January, and then I had nothing in February, March and April, and finally we're getting somewhere. We have again 3 products used up in the months of May, 1 full size and 2 travel sizes, and I recorded slightly off. I said 2 full size and 1 travel size. That's definitely got to change. The full size one is the one in my 2024 chopping board. I wanted to do an update, but kind of it's a bit late now, so I feel like I'm just gonna do a end of year update and probably refresh for 2025, because I really do like the idea of how I pull out some products. I definitely want to use it up in the year of 2024. That's a really good way of me getting some of my old products used up, but also trying new things, not just my old always repurchase stuff. This is the Isn't Chestnut BHA 2% clear liquid. This one you cannot see how far you've used it up because it has a really funny design. The border is very thick. I feel like the toner inside is the border is much actually smaller than what it is, because this is a 100ml bottle, but it just looks like it's a big bottle and looks heavy. Now the bottle is emptied and it still feels heavy. I had no idea I finished it until the day I finished it, because I always thought there was something left in there. And then I've also used an Elizabeth Arden's Visible Difference Gentle Hydrating Toner. This is a 50ml. It used to came into a set. I think I give a lot of other things to other people as a gift or for them just to try. I don't use it as a toner. So if I washed my face after removing makeup, I usually use a cotton pad and put some toner onto it, and just to do, I wouldn't say like a third step of cleansing, but it's like the final confirmation to make sure I haven't got anything left over of residual makeup, especially around the jawline, neck. You know, these areas when you're washing your face seems to be not focused. This is how I use it up. It took a while for me to use it up because the makeup remover and the cleanser that I had recently, well, since I really dig into it, it has been really, really good. So this is more like a toner step. And then I usually just do a couple of spray of like thermal spray water, or I just move into my serum straight away on those days. And the other one is another skincare Project Pan product, the Gillic Active Water Essence. See, now looking at it, it has a tiny bit left. But when you're trying to dip it out, I don't know if it has anything to do with the design. It's just really hard to get everything out. Now, of course, it's all coming out. So this one is a little bit, because it's an essence, it's not like super watery. It has a bit of texture, a bit of a heaviness in it, but it's definitely not as heavy as the Lancome, the pink bottle one. I actually don't enjoy that one, and I prefer this a little bit better. So if that's the two that I'm comparing, I'm definitely loving the Gillic one. But in general, I like my toner super runny. I don't like to be sticky and milky. I mean, it's workable, but I don't prefer those. So overall, I have used up 170 ml as 3 products for the month of May. Moving on to serum, it's a very nice steady progress. I always got around 40 ml-ish every month, except the month of March, which I had a spike. But now, for months of May, I have used up 1 full size, 1 travel size, and also a total of 40 ml. The full size is the SkinCeuticals vitamin C, the 15% L-ascorbic acid plus 0.5% fluoric acid. I know SkinCeuticals is a good brand. I love their referral. Their photo control serum, I wanted to try that one. I'm trying to see when they're having a good deal. I'm gonna get that one because I see so many people raved about it. But their vitamin C, like the C fluoride as well as this one, are not my favorite. They're good, but they oxidize so fast, and it's liquid with a scent. I know that's just vitamin C, but I just prefer my Paula's Choice. I love them much better. I will not repurchase for the price. The mini travel size that I used up is the Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. This could be my second last or the last 10 ml serum travel size, and then I have maybe 1 or 2 4 ml ones. Then I can finally get into the full size if I want to. I'm trying to work through my travel size so I can reduce my skin inventory number, but at the same time I want to use up all these because it takes forever to use up the travel size and never reach the full size. But all in all, it's a really good retinol. You probably see this a lot often in the past months. It's empty because that's what I've been working on. So no complaints about this one, but a huge complaint and a kind of regret of the SkinCeuticals. I did got it at a really good price from Bella Box, so not regretting paying the amount that I paid, and I tried it out. But my verdict is I love it, I like it, or I try to love it, but no for me. Moving on to moisturizers, this is a really category that I'm having trouble with. I want to use up a lot more these days, but maybe because I have too many serum steps. So my moisturizer is usually very lightweight, so I just use the pea size amount, and it's more than enough, trust me. So I was only able to use up 2 travel sizes and a total of 18 ml. Well, let's put it this way. I do have one, a full size, is about to finish, probably seeing it next month. But that will be the 1, 2, 3, the fourth full size finish in 6 months. And a couple of them probably already have empties at the start of the year, so I really want to do better in this category. But the 2 travel sizes I've got is one from Paula's Choice, their C5 Super Booster Moisturizer. I do really like their vitamin C line, sorry, ignore my nails. But I have to say, out of all of the vitamin C's, I like their serum the best. I yet need to test out their eye cream, and their serum has recently reformulated, and I bought it. I'm like, I don't know if I love it the same, so I need to use that one and see. And they also came out with a C25% or 20% serum booster. I got that one as well during the Paula's Choice sale, their anniversary sale. So I need to update on my thoughts on Paula's Choice, and then maybe I'll do a video all about it. It's a good moisturizer, but it wouldn't be the one that I pick from their vitamin C series to purchase myself. The other mini travel size, I've cut it open, so this is how much I love it. It's the La Roche-Posay Protective Smoothing Moisturizer. This is just one of those no-brainer moisturizer. You just lather it on day or night, whether your skin is going through conditions or not. It won't make anything bad. It only adds goodness to your skin. It feels much better afterwards as well, and there's no trouble with makeup or any treatment that you do afterwards. No peeling, nothing. It's just one of those, just use it, don't think. And I love having products like that. Moving on to the eyes, I've used up an eye cream last month, so there's no progress for sure. And for masks, I've been doing okay this month. It's not the best month, but it's not the worst. I have used up 12 sheets masks this month. My favorite would be my Lululemon. I'm going to Japan in January 2025, so I'm definitely going to purchase more there. But this is one of my favorite. Perfect serum, perfect size, and this is not bulky as well, and it still have a good size to cover your face of the sheet. And nice 15 minutes, and it doesn't feel tacky afterwards. It's just everything's on point. There's nothing like super well, but everything's on point to really make it easier to use. And the secret key is a good oldie friend that shows in plenty of my videos, as well as this one that recommended by Dr. Dre. I love it too. I'm up to the few very last. I don't think I'll repurchase now because I'm going to Japan, so I want to use a lot of the masks that I purchased while I was in Hong Kong so I can stock it all up. Speaking of, these are some things I don't think I purchased this in Hong Kong, but I got these around the same time. This one is the Sika for moisturizing, and this one is the Sika for intensive enrichment for nourishing. I don't think I see a huge difference among the two, but I do really like all of the Sika ones. I think they're really good. They have much more serum and a bigger sheet if that's something you're after compared to Lululemon. Also the JM solution, I love it, but the serum is too much. It drips down. So I prefer using them during the summertime more than wintertime because that's when it's really hot and then you feel like those extra serum, although they evaporize, it's still got enough to cover. Winter can be a bit cold, like it's too cold on my face. Also the Olay Niacinamide Retinol, I don't hate or love it, but I just use it up. And now we're getting to all the Chinese ones, which none of you guys can purchase, but out of all these, I think this is my favorite for brightening and nourishment, and everything else just fine. They're good moisturizing ones. Moving on to the next category is treatment. This is the first ever treatment in the last 5 months. It's the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. I had it for too long. Can you see the names rubbing off as well? I use it for my eyebrows, but because I was a bit aggressive, rough when I was using it, can you see how everything is spikes out? This is what I don't like, and I had a video about talking the Ordinary best selling products prepared for last Black Friday in the year of 2023. Lost my year. I talked about it in detail, so I'll leave that video somewhere. But in general, the performance, I think my eyelashes are still very long ever since I started using these. I do use other brands as well. Most of the brands that I've used are workable, but I definitely see the most sort of growth to start with the Ordinary and the Lancome. Now I'm at a stage to maintain this. I don't really mind which one that I use. Experience wise, I prefer Lancome, but affordable, like price wise, I like the Ordinary. So I have both in my stash at this stage and I use them all the time. But that's just a side point. I like it, but I don't think it's for everyone if you don't enjoy the experience, because the tip of this one, the brush of this one is really stiff and quite hard. I don't think you have any problem if you use it on your brows, only for the lashes, because this is such a delicate area. Okay, speaking of sunscreen, I have none used up this month. Unfortunately, winter time really not giving me a vibe to apply that much of sunscreen. I have one that is almost finished. I'm hoping finish in the month of June so I can give you guys an update next month. And nothing for the lips because I just finished a full size last month. I'm currently working a chopping board one. I don't think I'll finish until the end of the year. I'll let you guys know, but I'll report it back to you at the end of the year. Moving to body care, we're starting with shampoo and hair conditioner. I have used up 950 mils of shampoo. Last month, it was a spike of conditioner of nearly 2 liters being used up. This month, it's a spike for shampoo. I have nearly 8 liters used up. Starting with one of my favorite ones. This is the Shampoo Supreme Length. I want to talk about the scent. I feel like it's rose, but I can't actually see it. But it says gentle cleansing, instant hair fluidity from roots and end, long hair prone to damage and oily roots, and that is me. It smells so good, and it has the perfect amount of bubbles. You don't need to use a lot of product to create the bubbles. You just give the amount that you think you usually go for, and they have all the bubbles you need. I probably need to do 2 squeeze, one for the top part of the hair, and then I do one more going from the back and just covers all. It's so nice. That's the first full size, and then the second full size is this Sunscreen hair care deep cleanse shampoo. This one's paraben free and it says for oily and congested scalps. The problem with Sunscreen is because I think it's because it's paraben free and all the good stuff, it's having less bubbles, but it's not as bad as some of the other ones I'm gonna say in a minute. So it still works really good, but you definitely use more, and I feel like I more prefer to use other ones than this on an everyday basis. So I use it on and off, on and off, on and off, and I finished it. I still would consider to repurchase if they're having this bargain sale. There was once on Chemist Warehouse, they are half price, and then you still buy one get one free, so it's like half of the half price. That's when I'll definitely consider. Or if I'm going out, I can't see any brands that I know Sunscreen that I can trust because they have a good ingredients behind it. But other than that, I think that's about it. So those are the 2 full size, and looking at my travel size, and this is where I'm going to talk about, where's the other one? I can't find the other one, but we're just going to go with this one. Maybe that's the only one. Chlorine Strengthening and Revitalizing Shampoo. I love how it feels afterwards. I love how it smells. I hate how the bubbles, it's just, oh, I put it over my mouth. It just has no bubbles. Literally no bubbles. This one got 25 mils and I use, now I know this one has no bubbles, but it actually washed the hair well, so I don't use that much. When I first using it, it's almost like a bottle a bottle per use. And my conditioner, I've got a travel size only, also coming from swimming. This is a Country Life conditioner, which I believe is coming from one of the hotels, like one of the brands that only provided to hotels or motels. Very standard conditioner. We got 20 mils in there, so that just counts for this month. And then body wash, I have finished another travel size throughout swimming. I've got another one this month, so I've been going through them really like regularly now. This is the Peppermint Crush with exfoliating body wash. Peppermint extras in there, so that's I guess what the seeds that you can see. I really do like the packaging of this. I know it's not pretty, but some reason the cream color with all the seeds around, it's kind of like a topper of a nail polish that I just really enjoy the look of this empty bottle. So that counts for 48 mils, and the Palmolive is not expensive brand, even though if you wanting to purchase a full size and dip into travel size, or just another travel size, because they do sell this separately, it's really affordable. And this lasts me a month, so more than 4 times, because probably halfway through last month, so maybe around 10 times of usage. And that's really good considering the money that you pay and the results. It's exfoliating, but it's not harsh. It's not a scrub. It's more like a body wash. And I like that better than a scrub. I can only use scrub on certain occasions, but I can use body wash more frequently. For body oil, I have finished one travel size. This is also in my 2024 chopping board. It's the Dreamy Skin Retinol Night Oil. I don't have much of complaints when I do oils for my body, as long as it feels good, I have no irritations, and it makes my skin nice and soft. This works. This comes in I think it's an advent calendar. I don't think I can get this anymore, or this might be really expensive, so I'm not repurchasing, but happy that I use it all up. No body lotions or anything that used up in the month of May, and I think that counts all the things that I'm counting. Going to the ones I don't actually record, but I actually have some really good progress. I have finished up the Soaking Cleansing Hand Wash. This is too big, does not fit into the screen. It is a liter bottle. I had it for, I'll say, halfway through 2023 all the way to now. So for 2 years that I've used this one up, there were certain times I was really over it, and then I was over, so I really did not care, but it does wash the hands really nice. However, if I want something nice scented, I would definitely go for the Body Shop British Rose. Body Shop does a lot of good scent, but their rose scent is one of the ones I really enjoyed. I'm even thinking maybe I'll keep this bottle to refill if I got another Suki ones like this, because the bottle itself is chubby and cute, and it sits better because it's not super tall. Although I don't like the pump because it's not the best one, I would prefer other ones, but I might keep this bottle and refill some other things. Then for dental care, I have finished toothpaste from White Glow. This is their charcoal deep stain remover. I personally don't like charcoal. It's only because, sorry, my lights is in and out. It's just a charcoal feeling on the toothbrush, and sometimes it stains around the sink, as well as how it left on the brush. Not my favorite, but it's really workable. It's making everything working fine. I also got a makeup product. This is the OXX Studio Mascara. I did my 6 months update of my 2024 makeup project pen, and this was an empty from there. I rarely empty any makeup, so that's really good for me. I do also have 3 supplements to talk about, but my camera's dying, so I have to catch you guys back in a minute. If I got cut off, that's what happened. First is the Healthy Care Super High Strength Cranberry one. I take this one per day. It's really helping with your urinary tract symptoms, especially briefly charge my battery, so things might look slightly different, but I just need to quickly wrap this up. Like I said, I definitely need this every day, and I'm trying to purchase something that have a combination of things, so I don't have to take too many capsules, because I also do take these. Both of these are coming from the Left Space. It's a probiotic brand. One, I don't think is super essential. It depends, but I like to take it so I know a peace of mind. This is called Shape B420. It supports digestive system health and the digestion of nutrients, also maintaining healthy intestinal flora, no added dairy or gluten. What it does in particular, as what they claim on their website, is helps to break down the fat a little bit more. So saying we're eating exactly the same thing, me taking this versus you're not taking it, I probably bring a tiny bit more fat. Whether that can be 1% more or 0.1% more, it's still on a debate. So I don't think you super need it if you're wanting to think that's something you're after. But for me, I just like to have the peace of mind. I know that's completely, I fell into the trap and I'm still falling, but that's just me, and that's what, if you're wondering, there is something, and it's pretty safe, and I have no bad reactions whatsoever. Everything just normal, and I just take it a capsule a day. The other thing is something I found recently. It's called a Women Microflora Probiotics. So they have special biotics in here, really good for women's vagina health. So if you're going through some certain stages was like vaginal thrust, or you feel like that has been becoming a bit more frequent, it could be because the probiotics or the biotic balance inside of you are slightly imbalanced. And I noticed that particularly if I do laser treatment over my bikini area, the day afterwards, I definitely feel a bit of irritation. Also, one is because the bikini treatment, the laser treatment. Second is because how I expose to other things, although they're clean, but my body is like, oh, something's different. And also other reasons, as lady on a daily life, because I feel like we are a little bit vulnerable the way how the body designed. Having these are really good. So I'm hoping to find something combine these two together. They do have a separate women probiotics. Doesn't contain all the microflora biotics in that separate women's bottle, but the woman probiotics also contain cranberry. So if you don't particularly need this one, you might be able to get away with the women probiotics with the cranberry one capsule a day and covers all. That is why I want to spend extra time, although my battery is running low again, to talk about these. I want to dig into the probiotics, all the biotics, all these names, compounds, what they do, and how much search and evidence that I've got behind it. And then I'll get back to you guys, because I do feel like by taking this, my life is making a difference. But I also want to know whether it's just my mind or it's actually the things that I'm using make a difference to my life. So that wraps up this month's Empties. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give me a like and consider subscribe down below. Don't forget the giveaway is about to happen in the month of July. So consider subscribe so you don't miss out. Maybe turn on the notification bell as well. Leave your comments down below of how you're going with your monthly empties, or what do you think about my monthly empties, and any thoughts on all these supplements. I would absolutely use some good advice, because I'm one of those girls now, like, you sell anything, if it's in my interest, I could be really easy drawn to it because I know I need it. I want my body to be the best status. But meantime, rational me is like, think twice, research before you go ahead. Anyway, I would like to chat to you guys, but the camera's about to die, so I hope you guys stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!